Good afternoon, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is Refined Rose back with another video. Y'all, if we're making excuses for our abusers, we need to stop. They're in control of their behavior just as well as we're in control of our behavior. We're always being calm and nice with them, but they're acting out in public who they know will co-sign their behavior or in front of our aging parents, because that's a way to threaten our aging parents too, like, you better not say anything or I'll turn this heat up on you. That happened in a situation with my mom, with my abuser. He was rude and bullied my mom. My father had passed away. He had full-blown dementia. So not only was my husband abusing me, he started to turn the heat and anger on my mom, which caused her to flee and to go into hiding. And I later fled and went into hiding. But before, I would just make excuses for his behavior. If I can just be nice enough, if I can just be more polite than I already am, if I can just be more submissive, he wouldn't act like this. Or he's acting like this because he had a bad day. Or he's acting like this because he's been abused in his childhood. Stop. 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 We need to stop making excuses for them. They are the way they are because that is them. That is their character. They've been that way forever. We can't change them. There's no need for us to make excuses for them. Are we making excuses for them because we are embarrassed of their behavior? See, this is not the first abuser I was with. So after a while, I stopped making excuses for him in restaurants when we would go out. He would get mad at me over little things. How I ordered my food, or how I was a magnet because I was so bubbly, and how the waitresses or the bartenders just took to my bubbly attitude, and that would piss him off. He's left me in several restaurants, y'all, by myself, because he got pissed at me over the slightest little thing, over the slightest compliment somebody gave me or a compliment I gave them, and he would blow up. And so people began to know him as this aggressor, this explosive person, and they would ask me, is he like this all the time? I stopped lying. I said, yes, he's like this all the time. People started to see, and they asked me, why do you sit there and tolerate that? You're too beautiful to tolerate that. You have such a good spirit about yourself. Why do you stay? And I had to start asking myself, why do I stay? It's not getting any better. There's nothing I can do to change it. No matter how many excuses I made for his behavior, he didn't change it. And his co-signers, his brothers, his son, his friends, his co-signers thought their behavior was normal. Like, he's supposed to treat me that way. Instead of trying to, let's band together with the community and let's work on him. Let's get him the help that he needs. Let's get him back on the medication that he needs. But no, they saw this as normal because that's how they talk to their wives, their girlfriends. That's how his son talked to his girlfriend, aggressively, mean, say mean things, call her out her name. This is just what they do. And for us to make excuses for them, that's just going to take a toll on our mental health. What are we making excuses for? They're not going to change. How long are we going to sit there and make excuses for them? It's a time when we need to stop making excuses and just let the world see them for the monster that they are. Let the world see their family members that co-sign their behavior for the monsters that they are. Let the world see their friends that co-sign their behavior, co-sign his behavior for the monsters that they are. See, we don't pull together as a community, and that's how these abusers get to hide among the community, because they bully the community. The community is scared to say something, and we remain silent and tolerant of their behavior. If you stay silent and don't say anything, not us, just people in general that sees this behavior and don't speak out about it, how is it going to get any better for us, the abused people, if all these people are co-signing it and they're their audiences? Well, maybe they're afraid that they're going to turn on them if they tell them, hey, don't treat your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend or boyfriend like that. Maybe they're going to get abused. Maybe they're scared. These are just my thoughts for today. I just think we shouldn't make excuses for abusers. Let the world see the monster that they really are, because the monster can't stay hidden forever. That bad spirit can't stay hidden forever. It will come out. And it's starting to show at my husband's restaurant with some of his customers that are going in there. And they're starting to talk, to wonder where I am and wonder why I really left. But I don't say anything because that's his place of employment. He has to work there. He has to earn a living. But they're starting to wonder. And some of them are starting to see the monster is showing up because I'm no longer in the home and I'm no longer around him. I'm no longer there for him to take it out on. So he's starting to explode inside the restaurant. That's all I have for now. With Fine Rose out. Bye for now.